given all the lessons that you've learned,
Mhm.
right? What is the number one tip or piece of advice that you would give other doctoral students to help them flourish in their programs?
Open your mouth when you have a need. I mean, even just talking about it, like my eyes are starting to water. Um,
Don't start
be,
with, see,
I know, but I mean, and people told me that before I got into the program. You have a large community. Like, we've been through doctoral programs. There's somebody, you got Black women, and I never wanted to feel like I was nagging people or being extra needy because I already have an advisor, and but sometimes you need just additional support. Like, there's nothing wrong, you just need additional support. And so I really learned that lesson like 3 weeks ago, when I sat down and I was like, I have this balance of tuition due, and it crippled my mind trying to figure out how I was going to pay for it, because I knew that I couldn't sit for comprehensive exams if I still had a balance. So then I was like, I don't even want to write right now because I need to figure out how to get this balance paid. And literally, once I made that public, clarion call that I had this need, the floodgates just literally opened. And I was like, God, if it took me like putting my pride aside, because that was a lot of it. Like, I knew that I needed help, but I didn't want people to know that I needed help on a public basis. Like, can I just send this out to like 5 people and then we just handle it? But because of that, so many other things have happened. And so, just to circle that back to your question, in terms of coursework, language exams, just saying, like, I've come to the realization now, I've never been a PhD student before. Yes, I've been a student the majority of my life, but as a doctoral student, this is my first time. So some things I just won't know, and that is okay. So
right.
say, hey, when it came time to complete your languages, how did you do it? Versus reading, like I've told you before, reading our PhD handbook and what actually happens in real life, it's not always on the same page. And so if I'm sticking to myself and not asking anybody how they got through the process and the program and only relying on this handbook, one, I can be wasting time because the handbook is written in a way that it's not in real life. And when we're in a pandemic, like, there are just so many things that, yes, the information is there, but how to actually apply it,
Mm-hmm.
you
That's
need
right.
somebody else who has gone before you and to say, okay, tell me everything you've already accomplished, what's left. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. So, and that really just comes from just saying, hey, I'm drowning. I am drowning right now and I need some help.